And the question is, what kind of pepper is that? Alright guys, so we're going to talk about a couple things today, and we're going to take some guesstimates. I know that this plant is labeled, and also because that I grew this for the last 3 years, I know what this pepper is. There's going to be some I don't know, but I also might not know what that pepper is. It's pretty confusing, huh? So years back, I got some seeds from a website, and I'm not going to say names, man. I'm not trying to start no wars here, you know. But this was called a lemon ghostly jalapeno. I also ordered some seeds the next year from somebody on Amazon, and they called a lemon ghost. The pictures looked identical, and so I grew that out. And I had one plant, I don't know, they had one plant somewhere, another one somewhere. They're both in pots. This is what's crazy is they look exactly the same, and I tested them. Well, yeah, I ate them both. They taste exactly the same. The burn's the same. They are the same pepper. There's no question in my mind. But what is it? Is it a lemon ghost? Man, it looks almost like a Thai chili. It's hotter than a Thai chili though, and it's excellent flavor. Is it a lemon ghost, or is it a lemon ghostly jalapeno? There's some people that the ghostly jalapeno doesn't have such a pointy end on it like that. They're not, they just don't look like that. So I've had people tell me that these are not a ghostly jalapeno in any shape, way, or form. We don't know what it is. So it's called a lemon ghost. It's also called a lemon ghostly jalapeno. All I know is it's an excellent pepper. You can see how many flowers it got. It produces really good, and I absolutely love it. So with that being said, I know what that plant is. It's, you know, lemon ghost, but I don't know the origins of that pepper, right? This is something that's gonna mess with you guys right here. Comment below and guess what that is. Look, this is gonna really mess you up. See that? Ooh, hold on. Phone, the leaf touched my screen here. Okay. You see, look at that long pointy pheno. Yeah. Believe it or not, these are KSLS. Why do they look like that? Now this one's not as bad, but it's getting. Still, why do they look like that? You get weird pheno sometimes in the first pods. It's crazy. You literally will be like, oh my God, that's not a KSLS. Is there a possibility? Now this is from my partner. Is there a possibility he mixed the tag up? This plant was tagged. It still has a tag in it, KSLS. Is there a possibility he mixed the tag up? There is, because I have another one that either me or him mixed it up, but we took it off a tray that only had like 1 or 2 tags on the whole tray in each thing. So that's a little bit different story. And I don't really care. When I see them and they grow out, you know, I'll know what they are. Let's see here. There's a couple other possibilities. Some of the seeds I gave him weren't isolated. All right, lemon scorpion. Let's see what these look like. Again, weird phenos. Look. Oh, okay. That's a scorpion pheno. Yeah, that's looking pretty consistent. Now the phenos on that, I've seen some real sick ones that look better now, but that's got the tuck and the little tail. These, look at them, looking all long and stuff. That one don't have a tag. I don't know what it is. This one looks exactly the same. Okay. But you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that early in the season. Let's see what we got here. All right, white Moruga. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really tell. I mean, that's Moruga looking a little bit. I've had some of them come out like that, or like a blob also before, so. But, yeah, I believe that, you know. This one here is a white knight. Very consistent look. Yeah, that one looks dead on straight away, okay? This is another white knight, and I know this. Yeah, consistent, definitely. This, you know what? I don't know what this is. It don't have a tag, but that could, it's not producing, I don't know, this could be one of those lemon ghost or lemon ghostlies. I think it is. I think I got 2 of those plants. Like I said, some of these didn't have tags. This is that runt plant. It's a little runt. And this here, I have no clue. There's no way of telling with some of these. This is the fun of it. I kind of like sitting there and looking at something, getting these first pods, and like then I bite into one. I say, it tastes like this, but it don't look like it. This is a Phenotypes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that is a Phenotypes plant. I'm gonna show you one that I know is mistagged. Now, where's my bonnets at? Here. There's no question by looking at those, these are the MOA Scotch Bonnets, right? I took, I think, 1 or 2 plants from Tommy. That's them, you know by looking at it. Like I said, you guys seen some weird phenos on some of those ones. This is the one that I think is mislabeled. The leaves don't look like, the label in this plant says Yellow Reaper. I don't believe it for a second at all. See? Never once have I seen a Yellow Reaper, even in early season throw phenos like that. This is mistagged, okay? I don't know what this is. It could be a white knight plant. It's way bigger than the other ones. It's in a 7-gallon pot. Lots of little pods forming. It could just be a white knight. I'm not sure. But the tag on this one does say Yellow Reaper, and that's incorrect. What do we got over here? Weird long pheno. No clue. No clue what that is. It's definitely not the white knight because the leaf structure, okay? Not the white knight. Yeah. It's not the lemon ghost or lemon ghostly. So the white knight and the lemon ghost are the only plants that I have out here that are kind of long and skinny, right? Pointy. The next pointy thing, somewhat elongated, would be the Phenotypes, although they're not as skinny. You see what I'm saying? So that plant over there, I have no clue, but it's definitely not. I can tell by the leaf structure. You want to take a look? Look at what the white knight looks like. Look at what the lemon ghost or lemon ghostly looks like. Look at what that there look like. You know it's not the same plant by the leaf structure. And these are all in the same 5-gallon pots with the same nutrients, same amount of sunlight. So that's what makes this a little bit fun. Now, is there a possibility? Some of these seeds were isolated seeds that I bought over the past couple years. Some of them were not. Some of them weren't. If I have non-isolated seeds, let me give you guys a tip. Take from 3 or 4 different peppers, right? And then you can mix them all together, whatever. Just it gives you the chances of not having your whole grow be an accidental cross, right? It gives you better chances of that not happening. Some people say the chances of cross-pollination are 1 in 90 or something like that. Some people, listen, man, it matters a lot. There's a lot more to go into it. Don't go off of what anyone tells you with that, okay? Because no one's doing the science on that. Those numbers are not true. You can say, hey, I've only had cross-pollination happen that I'm aware of X, Y, and Z times, X, Y, and Z plants for that season. That's fine if you want to say that. But don't sit there and say the chances of cross-pollination. Because here's the thing. How many bees do you got? How many wasps and hornets? See what I'm saying? Now, the wasps and hornets have not came out yet. They come out when it's hot, and it's getting hot now. They will patrol these plants every day, and they will crawl all through these plants. They will cross-pollinate sometimes, and they will also eat aphids and stuff. So they are one of the best things to have around, man. Those hornets and those wasps are gold. So with that being said, just if you want to make sure 100% you got something, use isolated. If you don't have access to isolated, do not take seeds from just 1 pepper. Take from 2 or 3, okay? That way the chances are less, right? And you'll see that. Now, I've seen accidental crosses, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. It happened in my, 3 or 4 years growing super hot. So it's maybe one plant a year out of 40 or 50 this year. I think I don't have but 36 plants. This is the least I've done. But with that being said, yeah, we'll keep you guys updated, man. You guys can watch and see. Like I said, you're gonna get some phenos that are way off, okay? This here is a KSLS. That is not what that plant looks like at all. All right. Now, unless Tommy mixed a tag up on this, and he could have, okay, he very much could have, right? I know that the seeds that I gave him were isolated KSLS seeds, right? So I know that those are gonna grow true, but you could get some funky phenos off of them. The lemon scorpion, yeah, that's looking consistent, right? See, the lemon ghostly's looking consistent. The white knights looking very consistent. And then some of these, like I said, I don't have a tag to them. You know, these white Morugas, they were also isolated seeds. So I know that that's what it is. And some of those, out of those same batches or same seed packs, I grew before and they grew true. So not only is it isolated, you know, but this, yeah, those actually could be Phenotypes. There's not much else they can be. Unless, like I said, there is a slight possibility that one of the Scotch bonnets or something that, you know, it got crossed, and that can happen. Also, though, you will see different phenos shapes on Scotch bonnets sometimes. Now I know these are MOA up here. I took one plant from them. I showed you guys. There's no question in my mind to what those are. Those are MOA Scotch bonnets. It's obvious. It could be another bonnet type, but I didn't grow other bonnet types. That's the only bonnet I have growing. So, with that being said, guys, what pepper is this? I just wanted to, yeah, you guys can guess what some of them are if you want. Like I said, there could be an accidental cross in here somewhere. There could be a mistaken tag. There could be a off phenos because early in the season. But you know what? Eventually, they're gonna ripen up. We're gonna learn. Yeah.